we have Samantha Power on the show. I just realized, duh, she's the senior foreign policy advisor to Barack Obama. Okay, well, we'll try to get her back on and ask her some of those questions. But anyway, now that I read her background on her relationship with Obama, and I read the background on her book and everything else she's done for that interview, but it's amazing. And first of all, I was like, I agree with everything she said, and she's the senior foreign policy advisor to Obama. That made me go, oh, thank God, it's got to be Obama. It's got to be. Because if that's the person advising Obama, and I agree 100% with her, and look, totally unbiased, because I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize she was let alone an advisor to Obama, but a senior foreign policy advisor. Maybe the way they painted it was as if she was the senior foreign policy, but I don't think that's true. I think she's one of the top three, because I know Anthony Lake is on there as well. So that was, I thought that's a great sign. Second of all, she tells the story of how she came to that position. She's won a Pulitzer Prize before for a book she wrote on genocide called The Problem from Hell. We talked about it a little bit in the interview. And she gets back here. She's at the Harvard Kennedy School of Government. And nobody calls her about the book, not a mayor, not anybody in Washington, as she says, no one, right? They're not interested in how to solve the problem, etc. She gets a call from Barack Obama. Okay, this is before he's running for president. And he's like, I read the book, it's amazing, and I really wanted to kind of pick your brain if you don't mind. Can you come and talk to me in Washington? And she's like, really? I guess so, but I've been out of the country. I don't even know who this guy is. Right? And she's like, all right, I'll come down there. And she goes down there to meet him, and she decides, I should acquaint myself with this guy, figure out who he is. So everybody tells her, oh, no, you got to listen to a speech from 2004, the convention. It's okay. She gets puts it on her iPod, like you could do with the Young Turks. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. On the plane, she listens, and she says, wow, that was moving. That was one of the most amazing speeches. Well, let's meet him in person and see what happens. And she gets down there, and they're supposed to talk for an hour about this stuff and foreign policy. An hour becomes 2 hours, becomes 3 hours, becomes nearly 4 hours. And she said what she was most impressed with was how rigorous his questioning was. Because he wanted to get into the details, and he wanted to really understand what was happening. It's the exact opposite of George W. Bush. When I read that story, I was like, oh, it's got to be Obama. It's got to be Obama. Okay, I mean, he wants to know so he can make the right decisions. It is, at that point, it isn't about the politics. It's about making sure you're right and making sure you understand what the hell is going on and talking to experts that have been there, that have written the books, that understand it, that are immersed in it. And he's so intellectually curious that he doesn't, George Bush puts like a 15-minute limit on conversations because he gets bored because he doesn't give a damn. I mean, he used, in Texas, death penalty reviews by the governor were supposed to take half an hour. A half an hour to see if a man should live or die? Or in one case, a woman? When, of course, when he decided that she should die, he laughed about it, if you remember. The Tucker case, Bush did. But when Bush was governor, one of the few things he did in Texas was to knock that down to 15 minutes. A 15-minute review of a case that probably took decades to say whether a person should live or die. And shockingly enough, George Bush decided every single one of them should die. Because he didn't read the case. What do you think he did in 15 minutes? You couldn't possibly read the case in 15 minutes. And here you have Obama, who instead of going an hour, goes nearly 4 hours because he wants to know. Oh, come on. It's not even close. And Samantha Power was like, I have no interest in in being part of Washington. I obviously am interested in the issues and I want to analyze it, and I want to be a writer and I want to teach it, but I didn't ever think I'd have a job in Washington. But she said, after talking to this guy, I thought, this guy's the future. I got to do something. I'll not pick up phones and be your intern. What do you need me to do? Let's get this country on the right path.